Welcome to ANS Solver question 6 of this paper. So for part A, they are asking you to expand and simplify the following. So let's do this. So x multiplied by x is x square. X multiplied by minus 3 is minus 3x. My bad. Minus 3x. 7 multiplied by x is positive 7x. And 7 multiplied by negative 3 is negative 21. Therefore, your final answer for part A would be x square plus 4x, because 7 minus 3 is equal to 4, minus 21. Therefore, this would be your final answer for part A. Now let's move to part B, where they are asking you to factorize the following. So the easiest way to factorize is to remove what is common. So between these two terms, 5q square is common. So if we divide each term by 5q square, so let's divide 15p square divided by 15p square q square by 5q square, we will be left with 3p square minus, if we divide 25q cube divided by 5q square, we will be left with 5p. Therefore, this will be our final answer for part B1. Now let's move to part B2. So for part B2, let's group together two terms. So let's say take the first two terms together and let's remove what is common. So 2g is common between the first two terms. So if we divide 4fg by 2g, we will be left with 2f, plus if we divide 6gh by 2g, we will be left with 3h. Now between the between the third and the fourth term, 5k is common. So if we divide 10fk by 5k, we'll be left with 2f. And if we divide 15hk divided by 5k, we will be left with 3h. Now you have to make sure that these two brackets are the same. So you can write your final answer as 2g plus 5k multiplied by 2f plus 3h. So therefore this will be your final answer for B part 2. Now let's move to B part. So for B part 3, what we can do is you must have noticed by now that this is in the form a plus b, a minus b, and like we can expand it as this because it is written in the form a square minus b square. So we can rewrite it as a plus b, a minus b by simply taking the root of each term. So if we root 81, we'll get 9. If we root k square, we'll get k minus if we root m square, we'll get m. So we have the negative part, and we have to write the positive part as well, which is 9k plus m, because it is supposed to be written in this form, that is a plus b, a minus b. And what we found were the values of a and b, which were 9k and m. Therefore all we did was substitute the values of a and b as 9k and m, and we reached our final answer, which is 9k minus m multiplied by 9k plus m. Now let's move to part C of this question. So for part C, what we have to do is we have to solve the equation for x. So let's expand this brackets first. So 3 multiplied by x is 3x, and 3 multiplied by minus 4 is minus 12, plus x plus 2, the whole thing divided by 5, which is equal to x. Now, so let's take the LCM first. So we'll multiply 3x minus 12 by 5. So 3x multiplied by 5 is 15x, and minus 12 multiplied by 5 is minus 60, plus x plus 2, the whole thing divided by 5, which is equal to 6. Now let's take 5 to the other side and simplify the numerator. So 15x plus x is equal to 16x, and negative 60 plus 2 is equal to negative 58, which is equal to, now 60 multiplied by 5 is equal to 30. Now let's take negative 58 to the other side. So it will become 16x is equal to 30 plus 58, which is equal to 88, and therefore the final answer for part C, which would be x is equal to 88 divided by 16, is equal to 5.5. And therefore this would be your final answer for part C of this question.